Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You may be wondering why I'm standing on my spare tire on the back of my GX470. Well, stick around. So this is my RIGd Supply Ultraswing tire carrier. What this is a hitch mounted swing out tire carrier that I have modified to work better for my needs. Now you may notice I said hitch mounted tire carrier, but it's not mounted to my hitch anymore. And that's because I cut it off and had it welded to my rear cross member. Here's a couple pictures of when I first got my Ultraswing. Worked great. It just sat a little too far away from the body for my taste. To try to fill the gap between the tire and the body, I added this toolbox on here that it looked better, but it just wouldn't really seal up. All my tools kept getting soaked and they were rusted, and I mean, you can still see how far away from the body it sits. So this is my buddy Dave from work. He's a 20-year Navy vet and an old school fabricator that used to build tube chassis from scratch for sand rails out in Southern California. He's excellent at what he does and is open for business for whatever fab stuff you might need. He did a great job on this, and if you want to get his contact info, just hit me up in the comments. So chopped off right there, cut out a plate to weld that in and seal that up, then welded right along that seam right there up on top. Had to cut out a little piece to put right there to straighten it up with the back of the GX, and then it's plated. Still functions the exact same way it did before. Still locks, unlocks. Get the full range of motion, and it still stops before it makes contact with the side of the car. Here you can see the before, how far away it is, and here's the after and how much closer to the body it is. So don't get me wrong, I think RIGd Supply makes an outstanding product. I actually think they're probably the best product for a, hitch receiver tire carrier swing out. I think they're great. The only issue I had was that with it in the hitch receiver, it was out, I don't know, maybe another 6 inches or so. And I was always catching the end of the tire carrier on obstacles coming down. It would scrape on it. So now I have a much better departure angle. And the other issue I was having was it was kind of a pain to hook up trailers to it, because I would have to put the trailer ball in, which would be out, I don't know, another 5-6 inches. And then to get the tongue to close, I would have to open the tire carrier, close it, pull the tire carrier back, and vice versa to pull it off. So just kind of little annoyances. It didn't, well, they all rattle, but it didn't rattle very bad because they have this little wedge system that goes up in the back of here to keep it from rattling around while you're driving. But obviously it being welded to the frame makes it much better. So again, not calling out RIGd Supply. I think they're great. This is just a better setup for me, and something you might think about if you have one of these already. But I maybe don't advise cutting up something, because I mean, this thing was like, what, $1,500 or so. If you're gonna do this, I would probably just build your own custom one. It's just so happened I already had one of these, and so we welded it on there. But if you have any questions, any comments, leave them down below, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.